talk about is Errol Spence, a Hall of Famer. I did a short on it, did pretty well. And like I said, I'm not saying, my opinion is the end all be all. But I would right now say no. Yeah, he won 3 belts in one division. 10 years being in that division, never unified the division, never got a lineal title. I think only prominent undefeated fighter he beat was Mikey Garcia. Best win on his resume is Sean Porter. That fight could have went either way. And there's something about guys in the lower weight classes, I feel like, especially if you don't have those legendary names on your resume. Hearns, Duran, guys like that on your resume, it's hard. Trinidad, De La Hoya, referring to Hagler and Hopkins. If you ain't getting legendary wins, you ain't racking up those legendary type wins, it's hard not to be able to move up and still have Hall of Fame status. That's what pound for pound is. That's what greatness is with boxing. You got a rare occurrence where a guy like Hagler didn't have to move up. But then again, 40-something fights before he got a title shot and a couple more fights before he actually got the title because he got robbed. So Errol Spence is really like the rebirth of his career at this point. A Crawford victory would have stamped him in the Hall of Fame. But I still think to kind of be in a higher class of the Hall of Fame tier, he would have had to go get another belt in another weight class. And that just seems to be, something that a lot of PBC fighters don't put a lot of stock in, is getting another belt in another weight class. Sean Porter didn't get a belt in another weight class. You want to be technical, Gervonta didn't get a belt in another weight class. He fought Pedraza at 130 and got the IBF. And then he got the WBA at 130 they stole from Machado, which I don't count. That's at 130. The 135-pound belt, that's not a real belt. The 140-pound belt, that wasn't a real belt. Keith Thurman didn't get captured another belt in another weight class. Jamil Charlo hasn't captured another belt in another weight class. This would be his first attempt, to capture a belt in another weight class. It'll be his first attempt. So, there's something to think about. Something to think about. But, I'm trying to think of some more. Jamal obviously had a belt at 140, and then he got one at 147, 54, then he got one at 160. But a lot of those guys don't really value going up there and getting a belt. And, Errol Spence, even if you don't want the Terrence Crawford rematch, which I think is no harm, no foul, I think it'll be there as long as Terrence is active, as long as he's active, it'll be there. But right now, I think he's right at the fringe. Now I'm going to fight you and say, well, no, he's definitely not a Hall. No. Barry McGuinness in there, some people got a problem with that. Or Terrell Gotti, some people think that's a sympathy thing. But he was really, really popular, and that's part of the pound for pound list. There's his popularity on the East Coast, mainly in Atlantic City, at the Boardwalk, which I used to love watching fights there. Remember when Floyd came out to Queen Bite the Dust, another one bites the dust, to fight Arturo Gotti? I'm not going to fight you on it. People going to say, well, CJ, you were hating on Errol Spence. Well, I was hating when I told y'all that, before he fought or Dennis Ugas, that it was going to be, Crawford was a one-sided ass whooping. And obviously, the Dennis Ugas fight was a facade. So, just saying. But, everything he talking about, I want the money, fuck legacy. When you start speaking like that, bro, it ain't never good. The prize should never all just be the money and whatever you're doing. That shouldn't be the ultimate prize. When you're just doing something for the money, bro, it's hollow. It doesn't have any organs to it. It doesn't have any life to it. It's like eating McDonald's. You eat McDonald's Not knowing the food not real, you're not getting any nutrients from it. That's why you eat it, you hungry again. Your body gets no fulfillment from it. The fulfillment that he's getting is it's a facade. It's literally not real. Same thing, when you just chase a career for money, you're not going to feel fulfilled. Maybe you chasing money, you like, damn, maybe I'm not making a difference. I'm chasing the money and damn, maybe I'm hurting lives. Or I'm taking lives with the product that I'm supporting or I'm selling or whatever like that. When you have a passion for what you're doing, then you have a fulfillment. And you could be a villain and take passion in causing pain. That necessarily doesn't mean it got to be positive. Now, do some people get in there for the money and then they be like, well, you know, I did develop a passion for doing it. Yeah, it's a rare. But them motherfuckers talking about, oh, it's about the money, it's about the money. I don't care about legacy. It's a lot of fighters in the Hall of Fame that's broke. That don't mean they didn't make money. Because you can make money but not know how to manage money. And in the black community, I can't speak on the white community, but in the black community, a lot of people, and this goes from classes, lower class, middle class, socials class, a lot of people, parents ain't showed them how to pay a bill. A lot of people, parents ain't showed them how to fill out a job application in the black community. A lot of people, parents or guardians ain't showed them taxes. Matter of fact, man, I was on the phone. I swear to God, you can ask me. I was on the phone with Tom Business. I went to this store. I was buying an outfit or whatever. I'm on the phone, and the guy was like, you know, his teenager was like, yeah, you know, how much taxes do they take out? And lady was giving an estimation. I said it's gonna be around, depending on what you claim, it's gonna be around 20%. Because at one point, you know, Trump was saying, you know, Trump lowered it, where they was taking less taxes. So it was around, I can't really call the number, maybe 18, 17, 5, something like that. And a lot of people don't understand how that works. I know exactly what my check gonna be. I know how to take the taxes. I know what the taxes is going to be. A lot of times I overshoot. It might be 18%. I'll be like 20%. Anything I get extra is extra. But people don't know how to do that. But once you make the money, managing the money is two different things. Make, manage, invest / save it. So you could be making money. You know, I'll get it back. I'll make it back. I went through that. I go through that too. But it's a science to each phase of that. And once you master each phase of that, that's what that equals, financial freedom. Plus, you know, multiple incomes and all that shit. But you get it. But yeah. Most definitely. But once you just, I want money, you speaking that, forget the legacy. And now, you know, to me, he don't have the strongest case to get into Hall of Fame. Bo's in a position when I'm 35, I was lineal, got a belt, 40, undisputed, lineal got a belt, 47. I was already Hall of Famer coming into 47. I just became a stronger Hall of Famer. Now he's cemented as an all-time great. Beating Charlo just bumps him up to the platinum from Diamond Club. And for Errol Spence, it's going to be very interesting to see. Like, even if he skipped the Crawford fight, the second phase of his career, get a belt at 54, Hall of Famer instantly. Get a belt at 60, you know. And now people forgetting about what happened. People got short-term memory. I'll give you an example, and I said this, and this ain't no pun intended, because I used to like the guy before this shit happened. One of my favorite fighters. When Valdez got popped hot, people forgot about that shit going into the Navarrete fight. Going into the Shakur Stevenson fight, after his eye got fucked up the way it did the other night versus Navarrete. People forgot that he popped hot. People got short-term memories. That's why I say Errol Spence need to get healthy and come right back, and don't sit out too long gaining weight. Come right back. Even if it's versus a literal punching bag from Tijuana, come right back. Because even if you're enjoying yourself, you don't want to enjoy yourself too much. Even if you Terrence Crawford, even if you sulking, you don't want to sulk too much. You can get back in there. But he needs to find a passion for boxing again. Don't find a passion for making money, because you following the money, The money gonna take you to a treacherous life. Follow the passion. Don't forget about the money. Dolph say, rule number 3, don't forget to get the money. Don't forget about the money. That's very important, but you gotta find a passion on why you're doing this shit. And maybe that ass whooping gave him a whole nother level of motivation. But right now, in my opinion, he not. He not a Hall of Famer. He right there on that borderline, in my opinion. I think getting a belt in spectacular fashion, or in a solid fashion, put him right over the hump. But that's my opinion. Let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop a video. Financially, want to support the channel, Cash App, $CJGood313, Venmo, CJGood313, PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree, find me on Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole 9. Appreciate y'all. Let me know, stick in the comment section. Check out the Welterweight Talk playlist, more videos like this. Peace.